G'day everyone, this is Don here for Don's Shed. We're here for another review. This is the Canon EF70 to 300mm f4 to f5.6 IS USM. So this replaces the previous 75 to 300mm IS that Canon used to have in the range. This lens has 15 elements and 10 groups. It has one UD element to help prevent chromatic aberration. The filter size is 58mm and the weight is only 630 grams. Now, when you compare this to an L lens is twice the weight at around about 12 to 1300 grams. And it also is painted white and is very conspicuous, unlike the black Canon 70-300 non-L series that I have here in my hands. Now with this lens, it has IS, so it is image stabilization. This image stabilization is up to 3 stops slower than non-image stabilized lenses. The gyroscope inside senses the vibrations and triggers the correct movement of the correcting lens group. So it corrects the movement, and then that helps with the image stabilization. This is a auto tripod sensing lens, so once you put it on the tripod you don't have to turn off image stabilization. It will do that for you. With IS, the image stabilization, there are 2 modes. Image stabilization mode 1 is for the dual axis. Image stabilization 2 is for panning. So that would be good for doing any motorsport or sports in general, bike riding, etc. With the switches on this lens, they're all recessed in, so it's not very easy to switch and change it by accident. There is a switch here for the zoom lock. The zoom has to be only locked in at 70mm. You can't lock it in anywhere else, unfortunately. This is an 8-blade aperture lens, so hopefully the bokeh is good. From what I've seen so far, it's very good lens, so I don't think there'll be any issues. This lens also has a autofocus and manual focus switch, and it can only be manually focused when it's in manual focus. You can't manually focus when it's in autofocus, unfortunately. This lens is very good build quality. I don't see any issues with it. It could be painted white and called L as far as I'm concerned. The picture quality is very good, and I don't see any problems with it. Unfortunately, which is possibly why it's not called an L series, is because when you turn it and zoom, the front of the lens turns as well. Also when you focus, that turns as well. So if you're a CPL user, you might want to actually focus and zoom before you put on your CPL filter. On the side here of this lens, it does say macro 1.5 meters, which is the minimum focal distance that you can focus with this lens. It is very good for doing macro shots. I have done this before with my 7D and this lens, and it is very good. Okay, I think that's about it for this episode of Don's Shed. If you could like us on Facebook and subscribe, that'll be great. We would really appreciate it. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.